Welcome to Samba Samba. Enjoy the video.
You start by preparing the gear. Charge to over 50% and wipe the lens to avoid glare. Mount the device on a tripod or steady surface so you reduce blur. Hand-holding increases noise. Open the camera and enable night mode or choose the night scene. This triggers longer exposures and computational stacking. Once done, frame the subject and tap to set focus and exposure. Make sure to avoid bright lights in frame because they can skew the automatic exposure and ruin the final shot. You now refine exposure and focus to balance detail against noise. Tap the subject to set focus, then drag the exposure slider down a bit if highlights blow out, or up if the image is too dark. Night mode relies on stacking multiple frames, so a small manual tweak matters. Lock AE/AF if your camera offers it, because automatic changes mid-sequence blur results. Once done, use a 2/5 timer or remote shutter, so pressing the button doesn't introduce shake, and the frames align cleanly. You finish by capturing and checking results immediately. Inspect edges and fine detail for motion blur or ghosting. Save in RAW or high-quality JPG to give yourself room for noise reduction and exposure tweaks later. If the image looks soft, increase the exposure time or add a small diffused fill light to freeze detail. If moving subjects create ghosting, switch to a shorter mode or accept higher ISO. One key tip: if the photo is consistently blurry, stabilize further and retry with a remote trigger.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.